Obviously policies change from time to time, but essentially what we want is a city, a planet that is healthy and its population is healthy and that is going to survive for the next few thousand years without major cataclysms, and at the moment that's not looking likely. I've been involved with the Green Party for a very long time, since '88, and as a Green you stand for an awful lot of things without ever expecting to get elected. So when I was elected to the London Assembly, that was quite a shock. One of the curiosities about it is that the Met Police had me tagged as a domestic extremist. I was actually sitting on the police authority, having oversight of the Met Police, and yet at the same time they were logging various activities of mine as if I were a criminal. I was a speaker on transport. When I first started talking about cycling in transport meetings, people laughed at me saying cycling isn't transport, and so it makes me feel we've come a long way since that happened in 2000. The Lords is an interesting place to be because it is actually able to overturn some of the government's nastier bills. Although a lot of people think they're quite green, they don't always see the connections between things. Having a healthy planet and having a healthy population, they just don't quite get that.
Thank you. My Lords, is the Noble Minister aware that should other countries like Norway divest themselves of fossil fuel investments, the London Stock Exchange will be highly exposed because we carry something like 19% of the global carbon budget?
We did an excellent report on how London was going to be hit by climate change in terms of all sorts of things, including extreme weather events and whether the market would drop out of things like fossil fuels. Some of the political parties just couldn't grasp it. It's not enough to be a good campaigner, it's not enough to be a clear voice on a subject. You actually have to convince people and take them with you, otherwise you don't get things done.